like to have 2 bolts on there. Hey, look at that. We're looking official. The new drain pan installed. Everything is torqued down to spec. So sweep to the front, but up. This radiator hose. Gotta love it. What's up, guys? Good morning and welcome back to my channel. It's your boy Eddie. Hope you all having a beautiful day today. So this video is in continuation for the previous one. If you haven't seen it, I'll definitely put a link up here. But this day was extremely long, and as we discussed before, we are breaking it up into different segments. That way it's more searchable for you guys later in the future. So this video is going to be on how to install the spark plugs. Of course, you may have to remove a few items such as the cold air intake tube, the radiator lines right below the plenum, disconnect the throttle body harness, and remove all the bolts in sequence. I'll go ahead and put a link up here for that video in case you need to see how to remove it. But this one here is gonna be just my experience with the spark plugs of this junk find. Yeah, you guys have something to see today. But yeah, here you can expect to get the torque specs for your 350Z. Of course, I have an 03, so always just double check your manual. And then in the next video, we're gonna go ahead and just install everything, which is basically a plenum spacer and a nice little cold air intake. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new to the channel, definitely consider smashing that subscribe button. And of course, like always, if you did find this video helpful, definitely give it a big thumbs up. So guys, let's go back to the video and let's finish this part of the motor series. Now back to the garage. But I do have some new spark plugs. You know what I'm saying? And they are ready to go in. Where are those little suckers? Alright. NGK Iridiums. Yes, I am 100% sure that these have never been changed on this car. So, it'll be a disservice if I was to do all this, and yeah, not change the spark plugs while I'm here. So, we're gonna go ahead and dive in. This really can't be a tutorial on how to take them off because honestly, everything's already off the car. So, but anyway guys, let's add some spark plugs to this. Maybe it's a 5/8. Let's try this. Alright, we're in. What the Guys, are you seeing this? First the oil ring where the oil cooler is. Now this? Man, I don't know who worked on this car, but they need a torque wrench. Don't you agree? Oh my god. I wonder how many are like this. Alright guys, so right now we're actually loosening it, but it's getting tight. Does that make any sense? No. So scared to find out what's thinking. So I gotta admit, for a second there I got a little bit worried that it wasn't gonna come out and it was stripped, but yeah, it's pretty bad. I don't know if you guys can see that on the camera, but definitely needs to be changed. And look, we got the cheapest ones available. Autolite Double Platinum. This doesn't even have iridiums. Oh my god. She's gonna feel like 100 more horsepower. Oh my god. What? That's crazy. Look at the difference. I hope you guys can see it. Let's see. Can it focus? I'm so stoked right now. Damn, it's like it honestly don't even have a tip anymore. I know you guys just saw that. I gotta take a picture. Hold on, this is crazy. No! The battery died. Great. Alright guys, so after that little bit of excitement, we are now back. Let's see how the other ones are. No force at all. This is crazy. That's already 2. I'm sure by now the rest of the spark plugs are going to be the same exact way, but whoever worked on this car before, as you can tell, did not care by just putting these in. These are probably the most basic spark plugs you can ever have. This is sad. This is sad to see that they're not torqued down. And it's not even the fact that they're not greased. Like, there's no reason for them to be loose. Not at all. This is crazy. Alright guys, so here we are. We're going to torque them down to about 15 to 21 foot-pounds. That's the recommendation. But I'm actually going to torque it down to 20 foot-pounds. Alright guys, and take a look at her. She's looking so much better. Even with the valve covers clean, she looks a lot better than before. Of course, you know, it's the best that they're gonna get. But take a look over here. Oh my god. This is the win of the day. And look, just so you guys can see right now how my valve cover seals performed. Look at all that oil on there. So we're gonna see if my little trick worked or if it didn't. And look, there's literally no tip on this one. And I thought the car ran pretty good, not for nothing. But damn, look, this one has a little bit of tip. Let's see if we could do a side-by-side comparison. Alright, take a look there. So here we have a tip on your right, on your left we have no tip. Alright guys, so now that that is done, we can start going ahead and mounting everything, putting on the plenum that we cleaned out. Yeah, if you didn't see my previous video, whew, I cleaned it out. It is like night and day difference. If you're interested in seeing that, actually I got a photo, let me just show you, but if you also want to see the video, I'll put it up here. Yeah, she was full of oil, and I got an oil catch cam for that too. So am I gonna be able to install it today? Crossing fingers. I'm trying to do the plenum right now so I can call it a day, head to the gym, enjoy my night, and then take it from there. But guys, let's continue the build. Let's take a look at the runners. So I already did the first three with a little bit of brake clean. I'm gonna go ahead and just tackle the rest of them, and that'll be for that for now. Because at the end of the day, like I said, I'm gonna rebuild the motor in a few months for a nicer build. This is more like a restoration period, but I also want to enjoy her, so she's getting a little bit of power mods. Yeah guys, let's go ahead and tackle the rest of them. I just went ahead, I installed my new gasket, my new intake gasket. I cleaned it up nice and neat, made it look a little more prettier, and gave it a nice flat surface for the new gasket to fit on. What I'm gonna do right now is get to the coil packs. I'm gonna grab the coil packs and put them in their respective place. Of course, we did it nice and organized. If you can see that right there. That is 1 through 3 passenger, 1 through 3 driver's side, and so forth. So let me just grab my coil packs and start installing those. And then from there, we can start plugging some things in, bolting the wire harness back down, and then put on the plenum. Yep, that'll be the course of action. So before you begin, grab your coil pack. If there's any oil residue on there, definitely take it off. This is an electronic that is not supposed to be wet, have any oil or anything like that. So definitely cater to it and take off what you need to. So now the coil pack is clean. We're going to go ahead and install it. Coil pack number 1. And just like that, all the coil packs are now installed. They are not torqued down though. We have to torque them down. It goes from 5.33 to 7 foot-pounds torque. Here, I have a good 6. So we're gonna go ahead and just torque them down. When it comes to like little boats like this, I don't like to do it at its max torque because it's so fragile. But to each his own. If you want to torque it down at the max one, go ahead, by all means. For me, these are extremely sensitive, and you don't want to break a coil pack, you know what I'm saying? Say if your torque wrenches off a little more, there goes a coil pack, and things ain't cheap. Alright, good. Those are now torqued. Next, we'll connect this valve cover line over here. That goes from one to the other. Because once you put the top plenum on, it'll be nearly impossible to do. Let's just slide that bad boy on. Alright, looking complete already. I like that. This clips here, fuel line, one, and the other one. Hey, look at this angle. I like this one. Alright, so yeah, we're just gonna connect the fuel lines here. 1, 2. Okay, this goes to the throttle body. Alright, we gotta bring this around over here. Alright, that looks like a good fit. Let's take this out. I wish I would have found this angle earlier. But we all learning, right guys? It's all a learning process. We ain't never perfect overnight. Alright, that's good. It belongs here, so let's wrap this over here. It just goes around, like so. Actually, I gotta tape this one up. It looks like a wrap. Alright guys, so right now I'm just tightening down this bracket over here. I don't know if you guys can see it in the camera, but it's right below the coil pack. Good. Let's throw in our new PCV valve. Alright guys, so right now I'm working my way over to this bracket right here. Gonna go ahead and put that into its place. Alright guys, so it's safe to say that we're pretty much connected now, wire harness wise. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the lower plenum in, that way we can start to bolt it up and then finish it up. Alright guys, and there you have it. That was my spark plug memory of the 350Z. Yes, loose spark plugs. It was 5 out of 6. Not only that, the majority of them really didn't have any tips like Platinums normally do, and they either looked like a standard plug or a worn down standard plug. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this short video, and I hope you found it helpful. Whether it's looking to see the location of the spark plugs, where they're hiding at, what needs to be removed, and like I said before, you actually can do this without removing the plenum, but it is a lot easier to do it if you do. So the option is totally up to you whether you want to remove everything or not, but for me, I was already there, so why not just take care of business? So guys, in the next video, what we're going to be doing is installing a plenum spacer and a cold air intake to finalize everything. And I'm also going to test out the oil pressure and the compression, but I don't know if it's in that video to be exact. So when we get there, we'll visit that. But yeah guys, it's pretty late in the day. I'm gonna go ahead, finish up the video. It's practically almost done, and I'll see you in the next video. Of course, you can always find me on my IG at SimplyEddieG. If you have any questions, feel free to hit me up, but also don't forget to like a photo. So yeah guys, I'll see you in the next video. Go ahead, smash that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Of course, if you're already subscribed, thank you so much for the ongoing support. And of course, if you found this video helpful in any way, even if you just needed the torque specs, definitely give it a big thumbs up. Real quick, I just gotta edit this in. If you're looking to finalize your install today, I do have a video that's gonna be coming up. You'll see it over here if you watch this video later, but if you're watching it right now, basically you're gonna need a torque sequence for both the lower and the upper plenum, and then you connect your radiator lines to the upper plenum, connect your throttle body, and then connect your intake tube. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward, same way that you removed it. The only thing is you need those torque specs. Yes, it's extremely sensitive. You don't want any air leaks, so definitely you will need that. But alright guys, I'm gonna sign out here. Hope you guys have a beautiful night, and of course, like always, think for the future, enjoy your present, and don't focus too much on the past. Peace.